Alright, well, welcome to short sprint qualifying in Brazilian Grand Prix. So let's head out first and then let's see how we do it with medium tires first. Crossing the line, P4 with medium tires. Not bad. Not bad. Not bad for P4 with medium tires. Not bad. So yeah, let's wait and let's get out for one more flying lap with soft tires. Crossing the line, P5. You know what? I think that's a good result for us then. P5. I think that's fair. Quite good for us for the sprint. So Lando Norris gets the pole position, 5 millisecond in front is Oscar Piastri, then Leclerc, Sainz, Russell, and us, 3 tenths behind, then Alonso, Albon, Verstappen, Tsunoda, Gasly, Hadjar, Colapinto, Antonelli, Bortoleto, Ocon, Oliver Mann, Hulkenberg, Duhan, and Liam Lawson rounds off the grid for the sprint for here in Brazilian Grand Prix. So let's begin the sprint race.
Welcome to today's sprint. This is shaping up to be another fantastic weekend.
Alright, so we have optional 6 soft or 6 medium. I think let's go for mediums because it's gonna last longer a bit, I hope so. And we're gonna reduce a bit of fuel, just like that. So yeah, I think let's start the race. Alright, 1-5 red lights here for the sprint for the Brazilian Grand Prix. Let's start. Double overtake, that's amazing.
We can now use DRS. DRS now available. Okay, focus. We need to stay on form. Okay, mate, this is the final lap of the race. Final lap.
Yes! Yes! We did it! Oh my god. We defended like crazy right there. We got second position, guys. Nice. Wow. That was so stressful. That was so stressful. Another photo finish for second and third position between us and the Scorpio 3. The AI is just crazy everywhere, especially on that place, on that straight line. I have to be careful for that when it comes to the main race later. Um, so yeah, Norris wins by 5 seconds, of course, and then us in second, then Piastri in third. Leclerc in fourth with fastest lap, and then Carlos Sainz, Russell, Alonso, and Albon runs. So the points for the sprint, and then Tsunoda, Verstappen, Gasly, Colapinto, Bortoleto, Berman, Antonelli, Hadjar, Esteban Ocon, Hulkenberg, Duhan, Lawson rounds up the rounds up the results for the sprint for the Sao Paulo Grand Prix. So let's go for the qualifying.
It's a Saturday showdown. Anyone fancy some hot laps around Interlagos? It's qualifying day here for the Sao Paulo Grand Prix.
Alright everyone, welcome to the short qualifying for the Brazilian Grand Prix. It's wet, it's raining right now, but radar suggested that it will be sunny on the race, so we'll be on the dry setup. So if we struggle here, then you know why. So let's head over to the track. Crossing the line, P4 with 127.92. Oh my gosh, slap. So yeah, I think we're gonna be down below, but I think we have one more. I think one or two more left to try. So yeah, let's try it again. Crossing the line, B1, B2, 119.464 with Inters, of course. So Oscar Piastri get the pole position with 5 tenths behind is Verstappen, then us in third, then Albon, Sainz, Leclerc, Norris, Alonso, Hulkenberg, Gasly, Colapinto, Tsunoda, Doohan, Russell, Ocon, Berman, Antonelli, Bortoleto, Lawson, and Isaac Hadjar runs on the grid. So let's over to the Grand Prix. My OBS is crashed when I was doing racing for like after like this starts like as we heading out for the Brazilian Grand Prix. My OBS was breaking up. So yeah, what you're gonna see here is the replay of the Brazilian Grand Prix that I've done. So really sorry about that, and I hope I can be fixed it by the next Grand Prix in Las Vegas. But as the lights goes out, we jump both Piastri and Verstappen. We are side by side to this turn 4, I believe, and we're just gaining and gaining, leading ahead to Piastri. But Piastri is really fast as well. Don't forget we are both contending for the championship. We are, I believe, like 30 points behind right at this point towards the Las Vegas Grand Prix. We have 3 Grand Prix left and also 1 sprint in Qatar. I just want to say here out loud here that we might struggling a bit in Qatar because the corners and even the AI is just rapid on that, before turn 1, the straight line speed start finish. Las Vegas also the same. Las Vegas also is gonna have that long, damn straight line at the Vegas Strip. So yeah, that will be interesting to see how we're gonna fight off. Um, how we find off Piastri and other AIs as well as we're gonna defend our championship position to heading towards the end of the season and towards to the Abu Dhabi Grand Prix. Well, I think it's gonna be Abu Dhabi 2021 probably if we somehow mess it up or something. I hope not. Because as of right now, we don't have any engine problem, just as I have back in season 1. So probably during the Abu Dhabi Grand Prix, I'm gonna use all the new engines and everything. That's my plan. But anyways, back to the race. We tried to gaining ahead from Piastri 8 tenths, 7 tenths, but the AI is just rapid on this track as well. Um, but yeah, we managed to get ahead, but they starting to catching up on the next few laps. As we headed to lap 4, Piastri trying to overtake us, but we managed to defend it right out the outside, right out the inside. To the center curve right here and just going down the straight, but Piastri is just not giving up. This AI is just not gonna give up with the DRS and the rapid ERS that they have, but we managed just to defend right out the outside there from Piastri from overtaking us from the defending from the inside from Piastri overtaking from the outside, and we still managed to gain get away from Piastri. But as we go on to the next few laps, Piastri managed to overtake us, but we just use that ERS overtake that we have just to defend and overtake right out the outside from Piastri there, and we're still gaining ahead, heading towards turn 4 right here. Piastri is still rapid with the DRS. Verstappen is right behind Albon as Sainz from Williams also, but Piastri is trying to take a move, but he cannot because he's just too far away, and we still managed to gain ahead from Piastri. As you guys can see, Leclerc, Sainz, Albon, and Verstappen is catching up behind. Piastri is a DRS train right behind here. As we go on to the next few and the next lap, Piastri is still rapid, but we managed again, once again, do that same trick. Just go right the outside. We just having a little bit slippery there, but we managed to just get ahead of Piastri right there. While Verstappen and Albon also fighting each other off right there. As you guys can see, Albon and Verstappen fighting, and we also fighting with Piastri, and we just sliding, trying to get out the outside to overtake of Piastri there. But we managed to just go ahead and do that because my tire wear is just dropping at this point, while Verstappen and Albon also fighting head to head towards this lap 6. Towards this lap 7 is 3 cars better right now between us and also Verstappen. And also, oh, there's a big crash while we are defending right off the outside is between Verstappen and Leclerc. Let me make a rewind right there and change the perspective of the camera. As you guys can see here, I'm gonna turn off the visual and starting to play a little bit of slow-mo right here. As you guys can see, I tried to defend out the right out the outside from Piastri right there, but I did not see the Verstappen coming out, just ramming ahead of me right out behind, and he just crashed. If you can see on the left side mirror there, that he crashed, and we didn't take that penalty, but it seems Leclerc is taking that penalty. That he's taking that 5 second time penalty. So this is from my perspective. Let's head over to Verstappen. Oh yeah, that's when he's crashed. Okay, let's see what happens to Verstappen as we are heading towards this um, Rebecca. Verstappen's getting ahead, but we just getting ahead. Yes, but he crashed into us, and he did not manage to brake. But Leclerc just hit a bit of Verstappen, and he get 5 second time penalty for that as a result. But yeah, I think I should be the blame for that because I didn't give a leave a space for Verstappen there. I mean, I'm still on track, but I closed up the door to Verstappen. I did not see Verstappen on the left side of me, causing him to crash, um, and then just DNF from there. But luckily, we did not. I think we have suffering floor damage because of this incident as well. Oh god, Verstappen also rolling back behind. Yeah, Leclerc just hit a bit of Verstappen that is crashed there before it's being ghosted, but FIA just giving him 5 second time penalty for that. That's just very unfortunate for for us and also Verstappen. We just closing out the door for Verstappen there. We didn't give enough space for him. Oh my god, look at that! It just backflip there. That's crazy. But yeah, that is actually what happens. I'm really sorry to Verstappen. I'm just defending. Uh, it's just quite a bit dirty defending there because I was defending from Piastri. Um, but as we go lines out again after the red flag, we are on the medium tires. Also, Piastri. Verstappen is not in DNF right now, and we're just gaining ahead from Piastri right there. And yeah. That's just very unfortunate from us, and we getting ahead from Piastri, getting away from him as much as possible, while Piastri just drives side by side there towards the inside, but we just defend from our life for this win because if Piastri won, that means the gap is gonna be lowered and lowered, just like what happened with Piastri and Norris. So yeah, we try to defend from Piastri on this turn, on this curve right here, and yeah, as we head on over to the next few laps, also PS is trying to catch up of us, but remember there is no DRS until the starting of lap 10 after that red flag. We still managed to gain ahead, but PS is just rapid. He already getting DRS from us for this straight line right here towards turn 4, and PS will just try to overtake right out the outside, but we just defend the inside line and just managed to just gain ahead from Piastri as we head over to the next lap. Also, Piastri and us just fight side by side. Piastri is trying to overtake from the inside, but we just managed to defend right out the outside and go back to the inside line, to the racing line, and just defend it. While Piastri still gaining ahead with us with that rapid ERS and also DRS. We're using all the batteries that we have, trying to defend. Oh, we're almost touching the front wing of Piastri. He doesn't have any damage, not so do, and neither do us as well. We don't have any warnings or penalty for this, if I remember correctly. But it was a very side-by-side battle there between us and Piastri, and this continues until the next few laps. Also, Piastri try to overtake right out the inside. He almost touching us as well on the tires as well, but we just defend from the outside. Um, try to gaining ahead as we're struggling to we keeping the battery as much as possible because of how rapid it is, and we just a little bit touching once again with PS3 to overtake it right out the inside line to the racing line. and we managed to gain ahead once again. And as we all head over here, and Piastri gain ahead right out the inside, but we just overtake him right out the outside. Once again, Leclerc is joining the party right behind. But remember, Leclerc having that 5-second time penalty because of the little bit touch by Verstappen when after he crashed. So that means Albon, if he managed to overtake the series, still keep the third place. We just keep the inside line as well and managed to go through ahead once again with Piastri as like 5 to 6 cars right behind us as well. Try to try to overtake as well. As we hover to the next few laps, also we try to defend right off the outside. It's a side by side into turn one into the center curve. It's a very tight battle between us and also Oscar Piastri. Leclerc just try gaining ahead to Piastri. Both of these cars, 3 car battles behind, which is Piastri, Leclerc, and Albon try to fight as well as we try to gain ahead because of the fight between Piastri and Leclerc. It's a little bit touchy at the first turn before the center curve, just not causing Piastri to lose a lot of time as well. But as we head into the next few laps as well, he got a DRS right before um, turn one on the straight start finish line, but we still managed to gain ahead once again for the next few laps as well as on this DRS, the next DRS zone. Piastri is trying to gain to overtake us right off the outside, but we managed to win again, once again touch again, and they try to defend inside line and the racing line to defend our position on the first position, while Piastri is just 1-2 second times behind as we starting to losing grip on these medium tires. But we have 3 more laps to go as we're heading over to lap 16. We defend right out of the outside once again, side by side there, a little bit touchy, but it doesn't affect any of us anymore as we're heading over to the DRS zone where Piastri was trying to get to overtake us right the outside. We try to defend inside again using a lot of our batteries and save up our batteries again towards the next turns to save up batteries to make sure that the AI or Piastri will not getting ahead from us. As we head over to lap 17 right now, Piastri is gaining ahead once again. We're side by side towards turn 1 towards the center curve, and also we managed to overtake Piastri once again to the next DRS zone. Piastri is gonna try again to overtake us on the outside, but we managed to we try to use our own battery as much as we possibly can. Try to defend from the inside. Leclerc is gaining ahead, but remember he will drop to 10th position as he having that 5-second time penalty. So that means it will be promote Albon to be on the podium. And so it's a little bit funny that he get 5-second time penalty because he just a little bit touchy with Verstappen that is already crashed and he got 5-second time penalty, while us he just escape from it, even though we were trying to defend the position. But anyways, I won't skipping anymore, just like what I do, because I'm gonna let you guys enjoy these adventures of these last 2 laps as he try to gaining ahead from Piastri. He's 3 second times behind us, but the DR is gonna be open now. We try to defend from the inside, from the outside, as Piastri going to the inside line, to the racing line, while we try to overtake right on the outside. A little bit touchy with Piastri. That was a big collision with Leclerc, causing Piastri to lose a lot of time as probably we closing the doors there, and it means we can gain ahead from Piastri there. So let's take a look at that replay there of what happened between Piastri and Leclerc. Let's take a look here. Piastri just turned a little bit, almost hitting Leclerc, as already having that penalty there, causing Piastri to lose a lot of time. He also losing tire wear as well as he's trying to catching up towards us as well. But we are gonna use the remaining batteries that we have to defend this position as much as possible, to defend this race win, because at this point we're gonna all the precious points, all the points that's gonna gaining after this towards the Abu Dhabi Grand Prix is very important to us to keep this championship alive. And Yeah, it was a very side by side battle. It's a very intense battle here on the Brazilian Grand Prix. With the chrome livery that we still have it, and we're gonna still using it until the Abu Dhabi Grand Prix. That's my decision, as Piastri will not get DRS on this neck on the final DRS zone, as he's 1 second behind. We're using all the batteries that we have, and that means, ladies and gentlemen, we managed to defend it from Piastri, and we won the Brazilian Grand Prix. Piastri in second, while Leclerc dropped to 10th position. Albon into promoted after the Leclerc 5 second time penalty. Norris we got fourth, Sainz, Gasly, Alonso, Colapinto, Russell, Leclerc, Tsunoda, Antonelli, Behrman, Hulkenberg, Bortoleto, Duhan, Ocon, Hadja, and Liam Lawson rounds up the grade. So that is all for the Brazilian Grand Prix. I will see you guys next time for the Las Vegas Grand Prix, and I hope I can fix the OBS studio issue once we're there. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.